Most men never truly test a woman's character. They mistake kindness for loyalty and confuse affection with genuine respect. By the time they finally realize her true nature, it's often too late. She may have already drained them emotionally, financially, or worse. But here's a crucial truth. A woman's true character isn't revealed when things are going well. It emerges when she's challenged. This is why you must test her early before you invest your time, your heart, or your resources, and before she becomes someone capable of destroying you. Today, I'll show you precisely how. 1. Observe her reaction when you say no if you truly want to understand who a woman is, what she genuinely feels about you, and what she's capable of. Don't look at her when things are easy. Look at her when she's told no. Any woman can be sweet, charming, and agreeable when she's getting everything she desires. However, the moment you deny her something, your time, your attention, your money, or your agreement, her true character will be revealed. Here's why this is the single most powerful test. No is a boundary. How a woman reacts to boundaries tells you everything about her emotional maturity and her respect for you as a man. Try saying no to a request she assumes you'll agree to. Perhaps she expects you to drop everything to see her, or she wants you to lend her money, or she anticipates you'll simply go along with her plan. Say no calmly, without drama, and then observe. A woman who genuinely respects you will adjust. She might not like it, but she'll understand. She'll accept that you're a man with your own standards, your own time, your own priorities. But a woman who is manipulative, entitled, or views you as a resource to exploit will crack. She'll lash out, guilt-trip you, or suddenly question your feelings for her. She'll weaponize her emotions using tears, silence, or passive aggression, anything, to coerce you back into compliance. And that's your answer. If she can't handle no, she doesn't respect you. She only respects what you can do for her. This is why so many men are blindsided in relationships. They fail to test. They continue to say yes, constantly giving, agreeing, and appeasing. And they never see the storm brewing beneath the surface until it's too late. But the man who says no early and often doesn't just protect himself, he filters out the women who were only there for what they could take. So, test her. Not with games or manipulation, but with boundaries. And when you see her reaction, believe her. Because a woman who can't respect your no is a woman who will eventually destroy you with her yes, too. Take something away and observe if she remains. If you truly want to know why she's with you, here's the ultimate test. Take something away. Remove the constant texting, the gifts, the small luxuries you provide. Take away the benefits she enjoys simply by being in your world. Not permanently, but just long enough to see who she truly is when there's no immediate reward. Because here's a hard truth most men overlook. Some women are there for you, while others are there for what you provide. You can't discern the difference when she's receiving everything she desires. That's why this test works. It strips away the comfort, removes automatic access, and forces her to reveal whether her connection to you is built on emotional depth or material benefit. Consider this. If she's accustomed to you paying for every meal, stop paying. If she's used to you dropping everything to respond instantly, slow down your replies. If she relies on constant reassurance, stop feeding her validation. On demand, then, watch. A woman who is genuine, who is with you for you and not the perks, won't crumble. She won't throw a tantrum, guilt-trip you, or suddenly act like you're a stranger. She might be surprised, but she'll adapt. She'll still desire your time, your energy, your presence, because that's what she was seeking all along. However, a woman who is only there for what you gave her will unravel. She'll lash out, accuse you of changing, and suddenly lose interest when the benefits diminish. This is because, in truth, she wasn't attached to you. She was attached to the comfort you provided. This is why so many men are blindsided by betrayal. They confuse transactional interest for genuine connection. They assume loyalty when, in reality, it was merely conditional dependency. Here's the part most men don't want to confront. The version of her you've been seeing might not be the real her. The true version emerges when you stop sustaining the dynamic she's grown accustomed to. That's when you discover whether she's capable of loving you when it's not easy, when it's not glamorous, and when she doesn't get everything on her terms. And if she fails that test, you don't fight for her. You don't negotiate. You don't exhaust yourself trying to explain. You walk away. Because a woman who only stays when the benefits flow is the same woman who will leave the moment a better offer appears. The best relationships are built on presence, not provision, on respect, not rewards, on loyalty that remains even when there's nothing material to gain. So, take something away and see if she still stays. Because if she only loved the benefits, she never truly loved you. 3. Disagree with her and observe if she still respects you. Here's one of the most underrated, yet revealing tests you can ever give a woman. Disagree with her, not in a petty way, or by intentionally picking a fight, but by calmly and confidently holding your ground when she expects you to simply nod along. Because every woman can smile, flirt, and play nice with a man who agrees with her. But the true test of her character is how she reacts when you don't. Disagreement is where masks slip. Suppose you don't share her opinion on something important. Maybe it's about values, or how you spend your time, or what's acceptable in your relationship. Watch closely. A woman who respects you, who truly sees you as a man she can admire, won't crumble under disagreement. She might push back, sure, she might challenge you, but she won't belittle you. She won't shame you. She won't suddenly treat you as less than because you dare to hold your own view. But a woman who is manipulative, controlling, or emotionally immature will reveal herself instantly. She'll raise her voice, guilt-trip you, and accuse you of not caring about her. She'll weaponize your disagreement to try and make you bend. In her mind, love only exists when you comply, and that's dangerous because relationships like that aren't partnerships, they're power struggles. If a woman can't handle your disagreement, she doesn't want a man, she wants a mirror, someone who reflects her beliefs, her desires, and her emotions without question. And the moment you stop being that mirror, she'll resent you. This is why you must test early. Men who fear conflict, who go along with everything to keep the peace, set themselves up to be destroyed. They suppress their opinions, their needs, and their boundaries until one day they realize they've lost themselves entirely in the relationship. But the man who can calmly disagree sends a clear message. I value you, but I also value myself, and I'm not here to be molded into who you want me to be. Here's the thing. The right woman will respect you more for it. She may not like it in the moment. She may even get upset, but deep down, she'll feel safer knowing you're not a pushover, that you're capable of holding your ground, and that you're a man who has principles and isn't afraid to live by them. The wrong woman, though, she'll do everything in her power to punish you for daring to think differently. And that's your answer. Disagreement exposes whether she wants a partner or a puppet, whether she values your autonomy or only values what she can control. So test her, state your truth, hold your ground, and don't flinch. Because a woman who can't respect you in disagreement will never truly respect you at all. The tests are simple, but they reveal everything. Say no, take something away, disagree with her, watch how she reacts. Because her reaction isn't about the situation, it's about who she is at her core. The right woman will respect you more for holding your ground. The wrong woman, she'll show you she was never there for you at all, only for what you gave her. Test her. Don't fear the truth, because the man who tests a woman early is the man who saves himself from being destroyed later. If you've ever tested a woman and seen her true colors, comment below. I've seen the truth. Let's see how many men know this reality.